So as we're recording this video, last night was the Pokemon Center drop for the Super Premium Collection box from Prismatic. Now, I didn't get hold of one. I know a lot of people definitely didn't get hold of one. I don't know a single person that has managed to get hold of one. The Discord was going absolutely crazy last night. People were constantly refreshing, trying to find a way of what was going on the Pokemon Center website. Now, I was on the Pokemon Center website for a while. I was actually sat there from around lunchtime, so I sat there for a few hours, every so often refreshing the page, especially when it got closer to the top of the hour, and so on and so forth, and nothing was going on. Now, I thought it was going to be a Destined Rivals drop, and it wasn't. And I was sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and then I went into a queue, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, something's going to happen. And then I found out it was the Prismatic Super Premium Collection box, and it already sold out. And this was like 3 minutes past, maybe, something like that. I think it was like 6 p.m. I think it dropped, and it was like 3 minutes past. I was in the queue for like 3 minutes, not very long at all, and yeah, gone already. So the situation right now is, yeah, it's next to impossible. And then I saw on eBay, literally 5 minutes after that, and it was already like 250 plus sold on eBay, ton of listings, and so on and so forth. I even saw a screenshot since then, like today, of someone securing like over 30, 40 copies of it. I've also seen people in like showing snapshots of the massive queues that they were in, bots going wild, and yeah, it was just an absolute shambles. It was just terrible. It was so bad. And I knew it was going to be tough. I knew it was going to be tough to get hold of, and I still think it'll be tough to get hold of once they push them out to stores. But yeah, it's just, they just need to print more. You know, they need to do a Charizard UPC approach and just print the living daylights out of it rather than letting it slide like the Celebrations one did in the past. So right now we're in an interesting situation. Of course, we're still waiting for Destined Rivals to drop. And I mean, as the recording of this, it hasn't dropped yet. I'm recording this the day after, so I'm on the Friday. And things right now is just wild. If Destined Rivals does drop, I probably won't be getting any. I would like to get an ETB and a booster box, but who knows. The Glory of Team Rocket Japanese set did drop last night, which is actually good. I mean, the set looks solid. I mean, say it looks solid. I mean, they're showing like 3 cards or whatever, but for what they've shown, it looks cool. And I think it would do very well. Heatwave Arena has done fantastically well. Beautiful cards in it. Quite expensive, but beautiful cards in it. And I'm going down the Japanese route for Team Rocket this time. I'm going for the Glory of Team Rocket rather than Destined Rivals, which is kind of strange because I don't normally go for Japanese stuff, but I think that's the route that I'm going to go down because things are just wild right now. And I think we're in a situation where the only way we can get out of this is if Pokemon just prints the living daylights out of stuff. And unfortunately, that's going to take a lot of time. So yeah, we're just kind of sat here waiting. As regards to restocks, so I say restocks, but stock like regarding the store, okay? Tins, collection boxes have been hot ticket items, especially if they contain Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks stuff like Blood Moon Earth Luna, I think it was the Azure Legends tin, or even like the Paradox Destinies tins have been incredibly popular. Some of the older collection boxes have still been shifting, but nowhere near as crazy. But yeah, right now there just isn't much around. When I look at the wholesaler and even talking with the distributor, can't get any from them, but you know, I can talk to them. They're like, yeah, we're just not getting much, right? We're just not getting much from Pokemon at all. And even if we are, it's very limited and we have to limit it to other people. So it's very dire right now. The only thing you can pick up is like mini portfolio folders and like some check lane blisters. And some battle decks, I think. That's pretty much it. No one wants our stuff. Everything else is just gone. Can't even get collection boxes or tins. It's looking pretty bad right now. Right now, my stock is, it's getting harder and harder to get restocks, guys. You know, I'm having to look at potentially picking stuff up, looking for deals, potentially on other sites, other stores, but there just really isn't anything around right now. So I was just trying to get hold of certain stuff. I'm looking towards Japanese and going down that route to potentially pick up some stock to have on the store as well regarding Silk products. Now, getting hold of graded cards. I do have graded cards on there right now. I'm looking to add some more singles to add to the store. And I've got some more graded cards coming back from PSA probably the next month or so. And that will be a big submission coming back. So there'll be a lot of graded cards. But yeah, right now, That's basically the situation. And then as regards like the streams, obviously I've been doing streams over here on YouTube, been doing them for a few years now, been doing it on Whatnot as well. And again, getting stock regarding those is incredibly difficult. And yeah, it's just one of these things where I'm having to look at other things and other ways to get hold of product, whether or not it'd be breaking down collection boxes or tins, or even as far as ordering it from the US and getting it shipped here, just because in some cases certain products might be a little bit cheaper. Yeah, it's kind of a weird one right now. So yeah, that is the situation regarding getting hold of the stock. It is pretty tough, right? Recently I went to my local Smith's, which is a toy store here. Normally they stock quite a lot of Pokemon, and they just didn't have anything, right? I went there and they just didn't have anything. They didn't even have a single booster pack. They said they had a restock last week of some collection boxes. I think it was like the Mimikyu V ones. They were just gone within the day. And I said, look, you know, is this kids come with their parents to pick stuff up? And they're like, no, we rarely ever see, like, there's just nothing for the kids when they do come here. It's just been cleaned out. And the thing is, they said, look, we've put a limit on stuff, but it's just so many people coming in and buying it. It's just absolutely crazy, really. And it's a really interesting time that we're in, because, you know, these reprints or supposed reprints that are coming aren't going to do anything. It's not even going to scratch the surface. Things are still going to be incredibly expensive. On top of that, we're also, like, a lot of the prices here in the UK are pushing towards that same price over in the US as well, right? Prices in the US for booster boxes and product in general are just so high, whereas here it's still not too bad. You can find things for around retail, but things are definitely moving upwards and away from that, which is not a good place for us to be in right now. And yeah, I mean, if distributors can't get stuff in, wholesalers can't get stuff in, and so on and so forth, it's looking pretty bad. It's looking really bad. Another thing is, like, Journey Together, right? Journey Together is a week away. I haven't managed to secure anything. A lot of my orders did get cancelled a couple of months ago, and it kind of sucks. And yeah, it's just we're in a situation where we're probably not going to open up any on the streams. I'm probably not going to open up any myself. I can't even get hold of a booster box to save my life to even just keep sealed. I don't really want to pay over retail. I'm happy to pay retail, but anything over, I'm a bit like, especially I don't feel like this set is a strong set. I just don't see it. I really just don't see this set being actually a good set. I think it will do well because of the hype and the scarcity, but as far as the set goes, if this came out last year, no one would care. You'd be like, oh, that's cool, and that'd be about it. So I think right now, anything coming out this year in 2025 is just going to be a hot ticket item straight out of the gate. Destined Rivals, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out £250 to £300 a booster box. As far as dollars are concerned, I think it's going to be over $300 out the gate. Honestly, we're in dangerous times right now. A lot of people are leaving the hobby, and you know, they're just skipping stuff. They're like, you know what, I'm not even interested in this set. I was looking forward to this set, whether it be Prismatic or Journey or whatever it may be, and they're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm skipping it. I'm waiting until things calm down, or I'm going backwards. I'm looking at maybe things that are easy to get hold of, Sword and Shield and so on. So it is pretty bad right now. And you know, it's one of these things. I had somebody reach out to me recently regarding Journey Together, asking me if I'm getting any stock in, you know, booster boxes and so on, because they wanted to buy them from me. And I've had individuals, when Prismatic came out, offering to pay me 3 times the MSRP for the product, for like ETBs, poster collections, stuff, so on and so forth. And I was like, no, there's no way am I selling it to one individual for 3 times the price, because I want people to have a chance to open it and enjoy it on the streams and so on and so forth. And someone again reached out to me regarding Journey. So yeah, right now things are, you know, and I was like, we're going to Journey together. I'm not getting anything, right? I'm not getting anything. I originally I had like 2 cases of booster boxes come in, and about 2 cases of ETBs come in. I'm not getting anything, right? I managed to get 2 Pokemon Center ETBs. I'm very lucky getting that, but that's pretty much as far as it's going to go. So right now, I was like, no, and they were like, look, I'm willing to pay £250 a booster box. I'm sitting thinking, you'll be crazy, right? I don't have any, so you're not getting any. So yeah, pretty wild place we're in right now. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments and about this situation, about the craziness that is going on, right? Destined Rivals, I think, will just absolutely smash things out of the park. I'm looking to go in Japanese rather than fighting for English. And yeah, we just try and see what we can get hold of right now. But the situation is getting hold of stock is proving very, very tough. And I'm going down the route of potentially going Japanese with some graded cards as well, you know, to keep things moving. But right now, it's just pot luck. It is completely pot luck to try and get hold of stuff. We're fighting against a huge amount of people that are interested in it, and we're also fighting against an army of machines that are going to try and scoop up as much as humanly possible from not only the Pokemon Center but everywhere else. So right now things are looking pretty dire, pretty bad, but I'm optimistic and hoping that things will improve. I think things will improve as the year goes on. Hopefully, I think Pokemon will step up and print enough, but they really, really do need to print more. That's the only way that we can get ourselves out of this, is by them just making far more product than necessary by the looks of things. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts, like I say, down in the comments. If you're really interested in see what you guys have to say. But that's it for me, guys, in today's video from the unit. If you want to watch more Pokemon content, make sure to click the video on the screen. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you in the next one.